Hey guys, welcome back to Gaming Solo. I'm sorry to say that I've been feeling rather guilty that I've been reviewing generally very good things. This is partly because with a limited budget, I tend to only buy games I think look really good, or the fact that the things I have that I'm not so keen on are just dull, so aren't really very good for at least being funny. But I'm going to try and make amends today by reviewing a complete piece of crap. This is the Rubik's Revo, and it is probably the worst invention ever made by Rubik's. This is the one of their attempts to sort of slap the Rubik's name onto someone's very poor invention to try and get a quick buck. Most of the good puzzles nowadays want a good title. Someone's invented a clever, intelligent puzzle. They want their name on it, not Rubik's. So we haven't had a good puzzle. You've seen the review of if you've seen the review of my 360, you know that I think that thing's awful as well. But this is amazingly bad. I can't really review it properly. We're going to do a bit of a play test, really. So it's got loads of different things it can do, and they're all rubbish. So you've got light speed, light speed is a lightning fast game that will push your skills to the limit. Turn the lights off by quickly tapping them to increase the challenge and build your score. Okay. Rapid recharge challenge off there. You can hear that trying to be fancy. So, light speed. Let's start with that one. Oh, this is fun. Let's start by switching it on. My cube doesn't want to switch on. Go on! There we go. So, yeah, these are buttons in the middle. Shut up! Annoying, isn't it? Right. So these are buttons with lights in them. The first game is press the button when a button lights up. Press it before the time switch runs out. So it starts ticking. You find the button. You press it. And this is it. This is the game. And it speeds up as you go along. Oh, God. And because they're in these really deep pockets, it's actually sometimes very hard to find the light. I find just rotating it on its axis like this tends to be the easiest way, but especially if the light's quite dull, which some of them are, it can be really difficult to find them. And this is it. I mean, it's okay if you like reflex games, but there's much better that are much more ergonomically designed. Because this is a cube, as you can probably see, it's not actually very comfortable to use. You have to ram your thumbs into these holes. I think I'm going to start running. I think I'm going to die soon by the sounds of it, because that timer's getting quite fast. I got 34 correct. And now it starts talking again. Shut up for a second. Right. So that's light speed. That's about as good as it gets. So the next one is rapid recharge. Rapid recharge challenges you. I have the manual here, by the way. Rapid recharge challenges you to fully light up the cube as quickly as possible. It may sound easy, but can you charge all the lights before any fade out? The answer is yes. This is impossibly simple, especially if you've got big hands like me. Ooh, that sounded kinky. What's wrong with my cube? I must have thrown it against the wall too many times. Right, there we go. So I want to press yellow. Shut up. Right. So the idea is that you look at these, you start... Oh, there it is. So you're supposed to... As these light up, you charge it, but then it'll start G-charging. And as they start... Oh, one's fading out. But so I'm just going to... Oh, there it is. That one's fading out. So you've got to keep these going. So the easiest way to do it is get all your fingers in and do this. So... Yeah. So the idea was that the lights would start fading out, and you press the lights to try and speed them up. And you've got to keep looking around and being fast about pressing the buttons. The easiest thing to do is take a bowling... Hold it like a bowling ball. Hold it like a bowling ball. And go nuts. And you win. Simple as that. And I can't find the switch. There it is. And now I get half an hour of trying to flick it. There we go. Oh, shut up for a second, actually. This thing is so obnoxiously annoying. It makes too many stupid noises. So the next one is Pattern Panic. Match wits with the Revo in Pattern Panic. Oh, match wits with it, alright. Memorize the growing sequence in rapid and rapidly repeat it to conquer the cube. Right, so this is a memory game, this one. So, it'll give me a number, and then it'll add to it, basically. And that's green.
Pattern Panic.
Silver.
Silver. Yellow. 5. Silver. Yellow. Blue. Silver. Yellow. Blue. Silver.
Okay.
Silver. Yellow. Blue. Silver. Yellow. Level 2 unlocked.
Simple as that.
Silver. Yellow. Blue. Silver. Yellow. Green. Silver. Yellow. Blue. Silver. Yellow. Green. Blue. Silver. Yellow. Blue.
Oh, I'm bored. Right. That's that one. That's Pattern Panic. You get the idea. It tells you a pattern and you press the buttons, and it's a memory game. And we've seen it all before a million times, but just not built into the lament configuration. Right. Cube Catcher. This one, as far as I remember, is terrible. Cube Catcher is a pressure-packed race against the clock with a frenzy of lights. The more lights you turn off, the better your score. But be careful not to hit the unlit sides. Yes, I remember this one being fairly awful because it doesn't make sense when you actually start playing it. So that's silver. Sharp. Right.
Catcher. Level 1.
So
30 seconds.
So these lights switch on and off as you go, and if you press an unlit side, it complains. So it's just pressing the buttons. So let's press an unlit side. Oh no, that one lit up under my finger. That's what it does when you press the wrong side. It goes bleh at you.
You got 83% correct. Level 2 unlocked.
Now, I'm not playing that again, that's awful. So that's that. Multiplayer madness. Well, I have no friends here. I am trying to game solo. Challenge your friends in the multiplayer madness. As the game gets faster and faster, turn the lights off and pass the cube before the time runs out. Winner takes all. Okay, well let's have a go at that. That's red.
Multiplayer madness. Press 2 for 2 players.
Okay.
2 players.
Oh, it's just this. Right.
Pass the cube. Pass the cube. Pass the cube. Pass the cube.
So it's almost like a hot potato. I see. It's almost like a hot potato. You press the light, you throw it at your friend, you give them concussion, and then they can't press the light in time and you win. Right, okay. And the final one is Code Cracker, which is the orange side. And this one is basically figuring out the pattern. So it says, hey, Slipper Sleuth, can you crack the secret code using logic and reason? Figure out the correct colour sequence in the shortest time and the fewest turns as possible. Right, fine. So basically it's press the buttons until they all light up. Which was I wanting? Thrown it away before I know. Orange. Right, so it's yellow, red, no, yellow, red, no, yellow, red, orange, yellow, red, orange, white, blue, green, done. And that's it. Well, I thought it would give me a bigger code than that. Oh, shut up. Let's try that again. So this I actually think is one of the more fun, but it is obnoxious because it just is at you. Oh, bugger, I've forgotten it now. Shut up. Done. And all it does is make obnoxious noises at you. And yeah, I didn't enjoy any of that. What a waste of time. Do not buy this thing. It's uncomfortable to play as it's spiky and square and you've got to sort of jam your thumb into these giant crevices. The games are all obnoxious and we've seen them all before so many times in other equally crap ways. Just cheap, nasty knockoff with the Rubik's name stuck on it to try and get people's interest. Awful. Nil point. 0 out of 5. I don't like this. So that's it for that one. I'll see you next time on Gaming Solo.